Hey, what's up, Presidential Virgin Gang? Hope you're doing well. I'm doing pretty good. Today's boo-boo card of the day is going to be none other than Butterfree V Full Art. This one is one from Eruption Walker or Flame Walker, depending on how you translate it roughly. Not all full arts are actually done with 3D modeling and all that stuff. Some of them are actually done by artists, and some of them are actually pretty good. Butterfree V is one of those examples. Look, I know I'm in the minority. Full arts really aren't some people's cup of tea. I think they have their place in TCG. It's perfectly fine if you disagree, but I think these cards are good. Oh well. Easy pickups for me. Want to talk about something I'm sure a lot of people have experienced. Saw something floating around a little bit on Instagram. It did happen a little bit ago, but there was more that came out recently for it. So big purchases in the hobby. Some crazy fucking big, stupid, oh, this purchase is going to completely redefine my collection type stuff, right? Happens in the hobby a good little bit. Instagram is my stomping ground. You'll see people kind of do it all the time. People will walk around. They'll get some crazy grails. They'll post their stuff, post videos and stuff like that. But depending on what you're looking for and depending on what you're getting, you got to sometimes fucking watch your back, man, because there's some sketchy mofos out there that are trying to just cream whatever they can right off the top of you, man, trying to just slap you around and see what they can get away with. Some people don't know about it for sure. Some of the product just trades hands kind of willy-nilly. However, you got to be careful, especially buying high-end stuff, crazy vintage things, or just stuff that doesn't come around anymore. It never hurts to actually have knowledge, second opinions, take people with you, or to record the actual transaction of what you're doing just to be safe. We got an instance right here of an individual that's actually going to be buying a Skyridge box from somebody. Made a trip. Once again, this happened a little bit ago. Let me actually pull up their name real quick. So this is going to be by Cards by Chris over on Instagram. Actually, go check them out. Go follow that stuff. Appreciate the clip once again. Sorry this happened. I'm glad you caught it before it got bad. We're going to watch this whole clip unfold. We're going to watch some of the scummy, shitty things that people can do in this hobby. So with you making big purchases, I actually made a big purchase myself recently. I don't know if you know the Marnie box that PokeRev opened up recently. I bought one of those myself. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful card set right there. I actually really wanted this box for a while because I like full art trainers and things. However, whatever is a big purchase to people is going to depend. But hey, just showing you this. So when you're making a big purchase or you think something's a little sketch, just be aware you're not the only mofo that thought this. A little bit of backstory. So to my knowledge, this was actually a trade that someone drove about 3.5, 4 hours to get all the way over to, I think they drove from New York or to New York, and they got the Skyridge box from someone offline. They were trying to actually make this purchase happen. They're cracking it open to verify what's going on. As you can see, back in the day, they used to have actual, like, tops for the boxes, like the actual card inserts. Forget what they're called. They're box toppers. That's what they're called. Fucking almost look like an idiot for a second. Whew. Didn't want that to happen. Box toppers in there. So you got that right there. He's going to be taking one off, and he's going to crack open one of these packs, and each their own. I'm not sure how some people worry about. That's a fuck ton of money to be dropping on a box, and I can understand where some people don't want to crack it. I'm assuming homie looked at it pretty good and had some suspicions of its authenticity and decided to be like, you know what, fuck it. I'm going to look at this. I'm going to crack one open, and he does it right there in front of the actual buyer. We'll see that here in a second. Let's check it out. That's heartbreaking to see. So some people in the comments didn't really know. They're like, wait, this is fake, because I guess they didn't really know what the heck they were looking at. You got to remember, there's new people in the hobby that jump in all the time. So that's awful to see. So if you're not catching this is Skyridge. This is from back in the day when Wizards of the Coast was still printing. Like 2002, 2003 is when this set came out, right? This is older. This is a good bit older of a set. He cracked open the packs, and as you can very clearly see on the top, we got a little Sandy Gas chilling up there. Sandy Gas is a Gen 7 Pokemon, and was not revealed until approximately 2015 15, 16, whenever Sun and Moon came out. Maybe it was 17. It was somewhere in that realm of time frame anyway, right? So there's no fucking way these cards should be in there because people in the comments were asking, bro, that fucking blows. Skyridge is considered one of those sets by a lot of people to be one of the greats, especially from the vintage heads. And I get where it comes from. The art on it's fantastic. It represents just an older time frame. It's the last set Wizards of the Coast did before the Pokemon Company just decided to take over and start printing. Like, I get it. It's a lot of stuff, but that's a good set for people to get fucking scammed out on. You hate to see it. He actually confirmed from the guy. He put out another clip today or yesterday regarding this stuff, actually putting his conversation a little above it anyway with the actual scammer themselves, or maybe they didn't know it was the card. You'll see. The person who had the illegitimate box.
Where are you from, New York?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, geez, you came way out from out here?
Yeah.
Oh, dang. That's a long trip.
Yeah, it's about 3.5 hours.
Oh, man, that's a crazy long trip that you came here. Whoa, 3.5 hours. You're really looking at this box really, really good. I really hope you don't find any reason to crack this box open right here and actually verify this purchase of being authentic. Whoo, holy shit, god dang. Whoo, man, you're from New York? That's pretty crazy, bro. He's talking, in my personal opinion, very nervously. Like, I mean, I'm not a fucking CSI crime investigator or anything like that, but that's just my take from it.
Yeah. Sorry about that, brother. No good, bro.
So they don't get anything from him?
It's not real.
So they don't get anything from him?
It's not real.
So they don't get anything from him?
It's not real.
So they don't get anything from him? It's not real.
That's what's funny about that stuff. It's not real. It's not real. That is such a fucking mood for that stuff, and I'm glad he caught that before he actually made the authentic purchase. Fucking dude selling the box right there. You can very clearly see cards not from that era on top, where it's obviously been resealed. It's obviously been tampered with. Bro, I don't get something? No, yeah, you'll get something reported if you don't get out of here, dog. Like, this is not a real box. This is not authentic. This has some fake-ass fucking cards, and for people making big purchases in the hobby, this is one of the worst things that can happen. I remember seeing the one in particular, one that sticks in my head out really, really well. There's been hundreds of them, but the one, like the biggest one that everybody talked about was the Collectibles Guru and Leonhardt opening that base set box and just him fucking having to call somebody to get that stuff. Leonhardt in that looked shocked. He looked like, oh my God, this is the beginning of the downfall of my channel. I mean, it wasn't that. I'm not fucking throwing any shade at him. Leonhardt really didn't have anything to do with that. It was just funny because he was there with Collectibles Guru dealing with that. It's a goofy fucking time. But yeah, big purchases in the hobby. You fucking hate to see it. Cards by Chris, I'm very sorry that happened once again. I'm glad you caught it. Appreciate you putting it out there so people are aware. And it's something that you never want to see happen with people's money in here, especially with bigger purchases like that. Kind of makes it a little bit harder for you to justify purchases for yourself in the future. Oh, hey, want this crazy fucking card. It happens with cards, too. I don't know if y'all seen those ones where people are trying to capitalize on Japanese Lily cards and people have those really good fakes that are out there. There's obviously a couple bad fakes that exist, but there's a couple good ones out there, too. And you just don't. You hate to see it, man. That's all I got. Appreciate it, virgins. Be safe out there making big purchases. Make whatever purchase you want. Just be safe about doing it. Bring a buddy. Film it. Verify it's real. Something. Just anything, man. That's all I got. See you later.